Hello and welcome to ACRL's official broadcast. I am Tim May and I have Waffle and I don't know how to pronounce your name, but let's say you are Vek. Vek here with me. So you wanna say hi as well?
Hey.
No.
So yeah, pretty much we are 2 minutes until qualifying. Qualifying is 35 minutes. The LMP cars, P13Cs, I guess, go first. Then there is 5-minute break, and then the GTE cars get 15 minutes slot as well. If there is anything on the technical side, please inform me on Twitch chat so I can fix it ASAP, like audio levels or anything kind like that, but everything should be okay. Today we are racing on Chang International Circuit, and I guess only Waffle of us has driven it. Me and Veg has just only watched it.
I have driven the track in our open wheel series, and I have also drunk the beer. The track was nice, the beer is crap.
Well, that's pretty concise. It seems like that the track is at 25 degrees and there is a small wind going on, but I cannot tell if that is actually correct, since I haven't double checked it on the game. We are doing a professional broadcast.
Wind 5 kilometers per hour. Everything good in broadcasting world.
Everything is good on the broadcasting world, and you are on air as well, Hugh. Welcome.
Well, hello. I shall go away then.
No, do you
luck,
have
guys.
anything you want to say to all the millions of fans who are watching?
Hello, millions of fans.
Yeah, please give us your comments about the track and how did the practice session go?
Well, I pretty much suck. The track pretty much sucks. The cut sucks. No, I like the track. I just haven't been able to find my pre-quali form yet. Who knows? Maybe it'll come back to me.
Well, thank you for that, Hugh.
You lost your words, Tim. Okay, have a fun broadcast time.
Thank you. I was
Have a fun days.
just setting up one more scene so we can see the practice session classification. So it seems like Wayne Kerr was the fastest one, Man with Garbage the second one, and Bremur the third fastest. On LMP's Rune and someone else, and then Morgan Purcell was the third fastest. So let's see how it goes.
Oh, it looks like qualifying for the P13s is underway.
Yes, it is, and we have the first car on track. It's well, let's call him Anders so we don't get confused. I gotta switch this. We have Anders here and he's going as the first guy on track. Let's see how he does. I wanna do the casting on the qualifying session so that we follow one car on the hot lap, so we see how these cars can handle the speed and the massive amounts of power. And yeah, there is there is the wireframe on at the skin of And's car, as you can see on the wheel cover, I guess that is.
Ooh, that is very interesting. I don't see that on my side.
Well, I did update the skins like a few hours ago, so. But yeah.
It's okay, I like it, it's a good look.
It is a nice, simple car. And here he is coming on the first fast lap. I guess we are expecting something like 126-ish, 125-ish.
The lap record for actual race pace was 123.
123? Ah. Well, always say that set your expectations low so you don't get disappointed.
Lower as in lower lap times, 122s. I agree with that.
Lower as in higher.
So, fun fact, guys. The primary sponsor of this track is Chang beer.
I like beer.
I
But
thought you
not
did,
Chang
and
beer. Not Chang beer. Chang beer is
you-
awful.
have you had Chang beer?
Yes.
Really?
In-
Well, it
in
can't
a
be that
strip
bad. They've
club
sold
in
enough that
Thailand.
they own their own track.
Oh, they sell a lot, and I think mostly to tourists. It's horrible.
They managed to afford the first FIA Grade 1 track in Thailand, so it's saying something about their sales. Everyone at home, please open up a nice Chang beer for the sponsors.
The best thing about Chang beer is that it's cheap.
Yeah, cheap beer is the best because you can drink a lot of it.
No, free beer is even better.
126 is as I predicted. Kade goes faster 124.
Quite a bit faster there.
Yeah, do you guys know how many flying laps these cars can do?
Ooh. How long of a time do they have to qualify?
15 minutes. This qualifying session ends at when there is 20 minutes left.
If they left with a full tank of gas, I imagine they could do about 7 flying laps.
Yeah, but I don't know how long the tires last. As we can see on the left side of the timing tower, there are quite many of the tire.
Have you spent any time driving the P13?
I did. I drove 10 laps when the car was released in 2019.
I talked with Yam a bit about it because he's extremely enthusiastic about this car. And the very first thing he told me was drive around the track at least 3 times before you try to put down a lap time. The tires take forever to warm up.
Ah,
And so you just need to put so much heat into them, and then finally it just opens up and it drives totally different. So I expect you'll see some people try to stay out quite a while to put down their fastest lap.
thank you for that insight. I wouldn't have known that. Kade, the guy who was P1, just now went into the pit lane, but P13 has like 6 different tire compounds, and here we have a man with garbage going the fastest at 124.5 with soft 5 tire. I guess I don't know what that actually is, but I'd assume that they go from S1 to S6, so it has 6 compounds, and S6 is the fastest, and Puma is driving on it at the moment. Yeah, and Puma is actually improving. He's 1.2 tenths faster after sector 1.
What was that lap record again? 124 something?
The real lap record was 123.8.
Oh, a bit to go then. But I'm sure they'll get there.
Yeah, Puma is he was 2 tenths behind man with garbage, but he is 5 tenths up his own best time, so that would make him he's slowing down and going into the pits, I guess. Oh, let's watch this full lap as Puma goes around. He's going around the last bend now, and it seems like this is going to be his flying hot lap. He's slowed down
I'm on
quite a
board.
bit.
I'm on board with man with garbage, and he just did the fastest last sector, so I think he's starting to feel it.
Yeah, Puma fucked up the first corner, so I'm not going to watch him anymore. We are on board with man with garbage right now. He has bottled it, yes. I think that is the correct assessment. He's 5 tenths behind his best
They
lap.
can feel the eyes of 1 million fans.
20 actually right now.
20 million fans!
20
Unbelievable
million.
numbers.
Indeed. It is so nice to see. But yeah, as Veldofel in the chat said, it is interesting that how they have gone from all the way from soft 2 to soft 6 on the tire compounds. Like, we are using everything but 1 at the moment. And Man with Garbage does the fastest to middle sector of all. Currently leading the pack.
Real shame he bottled that first sector then.
Yeah, he was like 5 tenths behind on first 2 corners. 7 and 8 as well on the tire compounds. Like it has. This is why I'm not driving the car. It's too complex. It's much easier to sit here.
When I took a look at the manual to start tuning the P13, I realized that I had no interest in driving it.
Yeah, well, same. Man with Garbage goes wide. Kade is on a good lap. He's fastest personal on sector 1 and fastest overall on sector 2. Let's see on board how he does.
Ooh, and
He bottles it as soon as we go on board.
it is the curse.
Yeah, 23 million fans watching right now, and Kade pits.
And he pits in shame.
Unbelievable. There's only 69 million people in
Throw
Thailand,
and
and we've got a
into the
third of them.
Yeah, he bottles the pit entry as well. Oh, this guy. I think we won't be seeing him getting the license today.
I always thought it was Cade, but I'm gonna go with Kade. You know?
I don't actually know how it's supposed to be pronounced.
Until he tells us otherwise, he's at our mercy.
Let's call him Kate.
Kate.
Like
Yeah.
Kate Winslow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a Super Yam on his first flying lap. He is 3 tenths behind the leader after first sector. Going around the spoony bit at the middle right now.
Now we'll see how adequate his comments on the tires were. Maybe he's just so slow that he can't get them up.
He's 4 tenths behind.
Perhaps he was not pushing hard enough.
Yeah, perhaps the leader, Man with Garbage, should change his name. Man without Garbage. Aha, a joke.
That's the one you are allowed to make during the race. So no more.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a great joke for you guys. Why
shoot
did
it.
the woman fall in the well?
I don't know. Why did she?
She couldn't see that well.
Ha 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 ha. You are a very funny man and intelligent.
Ah, that's truly one of my favorites.
Yeah, Super Yam was doing a pretty good first corner, but he has slowed down quite a bit. Do we have anyone on a fast lap? Puma did a good lap. I wonder if he's going to do a second hot lap in a row. He's half a tenth up after first corner.
It seems like that hairpin takes forever to get through sometimes.
Yeah, it indeed does, and like you have to point the car towards the apex because it has so weird profile. But I guess we will be seeing a dive bombs today. I'm very much
I
looking
certainly
forward
hope
to it.
so. How much longer do the P1s have for their quali?
3 minutes and 10 overtime, so
Let's see, 2 more flying laps here. Ooh, Man with Garbage just did the fastest middle sector.
Yeah, and Puma bottled it. I'm gonna switch away from him. And coming around the last corner, not quite hitting the apex, and pretty good exit, and goes faster. 1 point.
Ooh, fastest lap.
Yeah.
And that was with only the middle sector being the fastest overall, so
Yeah, but
he's got time to find it, that machine.
Definitely, and he's going faster still. He's slowing down for, I guess, the last attempt.
Ooh. I think he's...
Kade is starting his hot lap now. Let's go on board with him. I think this is the one that counts for him. He has 1 lap, and then it will be it. He can make 2 hot laps. But
ooh, story of the day for you. 3rd place currently, a Sene Stoffmeal, sorry. Right before the race, he wasn't even able to get in. Made a last-minute purchase of some Kunos DLC just to be here today, and look at that. Really paid off for him.
yeah, big
Very
hand to him.
definitely a pay driver. He had to pay to get in.
Well, you know, not every driver comes from a strong factory support. Some of these guys are privateers and they gotta pay their own way.
So the difference between Kate Winslet and Man with Garbage is 1/10, a bit less, and it seems like Kate is going quite a bit faster on his lap. On his dashboard the delta is just about, and he loses it. Loses it all on the last corner. But yeah, I wanna see Cade improving. I know he's capable driver.
He certainly is all that.
But he's 2/10 down after first corner, so that's quite shit.
Questionably, there are a few people on their outlaps who I don't know if they will make it over the line to actually get that final lap in.
Yeah.
But they seem hopeful.
It seems like Man with Garbage has thrown his towel. He's on pitch right now. There is someone going... Bremur has done pretty well on his last 2 sectors, 2 personal bests. And
Beautiful, beautiful livery too.
Yes, and now starting his last flying lap.
Driving that Vulcan P13.
1/10 behind Man with Garbage and 1/10 up his own personal best on Delta. But let's see. Let's see. Bremur might be actually one of the drivers who has to improve.
I believe I saw his name on that list.
Yes, it says on my notes, gotta improve on race 2. So...
Indeed. But so does Kate Beckinsale.
Yes. If Bremur keeps this pace up, he will end up
Ooh.
on around P3.
Super Yem just put down a 3rd fastest lap there. Seems he found some pace.
Nice. It's good to see. I wanna see what Bremur has on store for us. Beautiful last corner, and he goes P4. Is there anyone who is... Wayne Kerr. Well, I'm quite sure this lap is not going to be valid, and he pits. Anyone else driving and is just cruising?
Alrighty. That should be the...
Super Yam is on fast lap. He is 2/10 up his personal best time. 2 last corner coming right up. Don't fuck this up.
Notice, I believe this is somewhere around his 5th flying lap in a row.
Yeah, he lost about 10th on that corner, but he's still... P3 not enough, he lost a 10th. Such is life. And then we have this guy cruising around. I hope he knows that he has to pit. he can't set a time anymore.
Well, we shall see.
We shall see, and we shall laugh if he does. I'm going.
Oh, there we go. Pulling in now.
Thank God. I'm not
It
a
appears
religious man, but
somebody has read the rules, which would be first.
yes.
I noticed. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was. Just go ahead.
I noticed that there's 2 pit entries. Are they both viable?
I actually don't know. The second one goes. I guess I'll do it this and then this. The second one goes through. Like on the last corner. I don't think that's the one we should use. I'm not sure. We have not organized this.
It's riskier, but it looks
It
quicker.
looks. I don't know what it looks like.
Save yourself a second or 2 there.
Definitely not a second, but I guess you could save something.
I'm not seeing any word from the stewards, so we shall see how it plays out.
Yes, yes, we shall.
Perhaps it is a test for the P1 drivers to make their own decisions to see which guys are safe and which are not.
Yeah, but
We should have 2. Just make the P13 drivers take the long route. That'll make it really dicey.
indeed, that would be fun.
Now, am I crazy for thinking that I was expecting a Ferrari in this race? Look at that pit row. We've got no Ferrari representation.
Look at that Rune Janssens. He is going on track. He's not.
Oh, he's
1
waiting.
minute
He's
too
lining
early.
up. He wants to be the first one out.
Such mind games.
Look at my beautiful camera work with the drone camera.
That
Oh,
is
nice.
an excellent paint job.
It definitely is. Has that amateur sign right there. But yeah, this is quite a tryhard tactic. Then we have Paul Thompson here as well. And that is a paint job for sure.
It's excellent.
It is a paint job, that's what I'm... That's my statement on that matter.
That is an accurate description, yes.
Yes. But do you guys know what lap times should we be expecting of for these guys?
Not in the slightest.
Well, I guess we'll see.
I found one Ferrari. P-Troll.
Pete Roll!
Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Pete.
So we shall keep an eye on him and see how he does. The lone Ferrari warrior.
Yes, definitely.
Here I was worrying that the BOP was just a little too strong.
Yes, let's go on board with that singular Ferrari we have here. Beautiful liver as well. At least it is a liver. It has some sort of color on it. Fritz Cola, I guess it says. On Pete
Now-
Roll's car.
The fun game begins. Is Bass driving one of these cars incognito?
That is a good question.
Somebody asked him in chat if he would, and there was no denial.
Well, let's see what Mr. Helpless Deer Rune Janssens can do. I'm quite sure he is a fast driver, but is he worthy of P1 today? car seemed a
Ooh,
bit,
those-
bit unstable on the entry there.
Lap times in the 21 minutes. That's what we're looking for.
Yes, transit ones around Nordschleife. See how the GTE cars take a bit wider line on the entry to turn 2. They don't go as aggressively to the apex as the LMPs go.
By the way, Timmy, thank you for the suggestion to reinstall the CSP. I now have a skybox.
No problem. Happy to help. But yeah, Rune's car looks pretty unstable on entry, but fast still.
Well, have a look at Petrol's car. That looks mangled. At
Ooh.
least from the outside.
It does look like he's taken some side damage.
Yeah. When we go on board, we can see that his car is, I don't know, the technical term might be fucked up, but I'm not sure.
Some of
Taking a
these
lot of
drivers
care.
may have been visiting the sponsor tent before the race.
I'm pretty sure at this track the drinks bottle that usually contains some sort of sports drink is just a case of Chang.
I wanna see that car go. It is broken, yes.
What an angle.
Professional cameraman. But Rune did 1:34.2, that is pretty fast. Fastest at the moment. And then we have
Ren's only 1/10 down.
Yeah, Ren's the cock, yes.
Renz and Rune in different cars this time, that's not something you see often.
They won't be sharing eggs this season.
Yeah, let's see how the cock does it. He's up on his personal delta right now. Did the fastest, personal fastest sector 1. Bit untidy on the entry, but let's see. He's 4/10 up at the moment. That is pretty fast. And oh, we have completely missed it, but Mr. Fritz has done 34 flat.
It does seem that the podium places are currently completely occupied by the Dutch.
It
In
does-
the GT class at least.
Yeah, and the Ren's de Coq is going to improve by 5/10. 33.7. That is a nice lap. Actually, I don't know if it is a nice lap, but it is the fastest at the moment. Fritz is not improving. Rune is not improving. Daniel Holst, I think this is his old lap. Skrt, not improving. No one is... Pasi Malinen is here. He's going around the last sector right now. Done personal best on sector 1. Lost time on sector 2 and now bottling it on sector 3.
Speaking of Pasi Malinen, his usual teammate Kimmo Lepponen is in a different car than Pasi, so another case like for the Nassau Racing boys. They have switched up the cars this.
Seems so, but Pasi Malinen improves. 35.2 goes pretty high up on the leaderboard. And Botless it on T1. That is really
A little
nice.
further back, we have Hugh about to put down his fastest, but it is not going to improve him too far up.
Yeah, I'll stay on board of him if he goes to do another hot lap. Turn 1 didn't seem so hot, but he is improving.
The wood grain livery. Oof.
In the meanwhile, there is 7 minutes still to go on this qualifying session. Goes a bit wide on turn 2 or 3, as Pisani said to me.
We have Renz in the pits, making a few changes maybe, or perhaps really satisfied with that lap. Petrol back out on track now. Looks repaired. Hopefully we can see him improve.
Yeah, that
I want to see the Ferrari
21.4,
get up there.
that 21.49 flat is going to hurt him. He must, he will start from like 7 laps down or something.
Ooh. Looks like he's locking up a bit there.
He still has time, but it does seem like the pressure is getting to him a little bit.
Yeah, in the meanwhile, Hugh Messinger, our Dark Lord and Infrastructure team master, improves by 2/10. Goes up few places. But let's hop on board with Pete Rollo. He has to improve now.
Feeling the weight of the entire Ferrari factory team, he's got to understand that he has a lot to show.
Yeah, and looking at the statistics, we have 27 million fans watching right now. And
Oh my god, that is almost half the population of Thailand.
Indeed. And all eyes are on Pete Roll, who fucking pits. Why does he...
The tifosi
He's,
are not going to like this.
I have
I
grown
think he's looking to be-
accustomed to anticlimactic endings, but this is something else. Here we have Renz de Kok starting his fast lap. Let's see if he can improve. Pretty tight on entry on T1. And as Matteo Pisani points out on the chat, Vettel still doesn't have a seat on F1 and Pete still needs a teammate on that Ferrari.
Are you guys seeing somebody who has yet to qualify?
Temke.
Yes, I actually thought that was just a mistake reading me, but I'm actually 32nd just not showing on the timing right now. I'm curious if he's facing some kind of technical difficulties. As I say that, it looks like he is about to move.
Maybe he just
Oh.
joined. Was busy drinking Chang or something.
The Chang will run through you faster than the water of the Nile, so I understand. But it looks like he is about to pull out of the pits, hopefully to set a blazing fast time. He only has time to make one real attempt, so no pressure.
And Renz de Kok improves a bit.
Wonder what it was that they made in a change in that pit stop there.
No clue, but here we have Ron Chances going around the last corner. And he bottled it a bit, not improving by much. Only like a few hundredths of a second. Is Pete Roll going on on a fast lap. Yes, he's going on turn 3 right now and bottless it as soon as we go on board.
You really are a born commentator, your curse is so strong.
It definitely seems so. That every time I go on board with someone, he fucks up. But so it will be. Do you guys see anyone who is improving a lot at the moment? Rennes and Rune are both down.
Fritz had a green first sector.
Let's go on board with him.
And
Fritz
Pasi
got improved
also
3
improved.
tenths.
Them K is
And
about
he
to start
bottless
their
it.
very first lap.
Fritz was up his best like 2 tenths and he bottless it as soon as I go on board with him. I will go on board of Ron Jansen's. He is now improving, but coming up on the last corner we all know what's going to happen. And he bottless it under the braking. How is this possible? Pete Roll is now going around the turn 3 again. Let's see what he does. I wanna see him succeed.
Suck what?
Suck a seed,
Oh.
as the youngsters say. I wonder what he can do on that Fefe he's driving. It should be a good car. And he actually, Pete has done the Bob balance of performance testing on all these GTE cars, so he should know all the tricks and eggs. But it seems that only eggs he has are rotten. But it seems he can get the time on the table. 1:24.5. He's go. What? What?
That's the P1 time.
So it seems. I'm completely
Well,
mistaken.
Pete still has this lap to settle time, or he will start dead last.
Yeah, I want to see him succeed. Thank you for that waffle, by the way. Now I can't hear anything else when I say that line.
Yet you keep saying it.
Yes. Yes, I do. And it appears that there is a bug on my broadcast layout, because Pete is now looking like he's at 2:40, but on his dashboard he is still at 1.10. The timer didn't reset itself. But at this
Well,
point,
it's not gonna be much faster. He had another lockup, and doesn't look like a great lap.
yeah,
Ren's not improving.
And a lockup in the last corner.
it seems like 1:45 or something.
Oh, and Fritz going into a spin, catches it, and that ends his attempt for his final lap.
Yeah, Pete Roll went to 4th on the GTE grid with that shit lap.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it seems like he has quite a lot still in store. But let's take a small break and ask if anybody wants to come to be interviewed. You have 2 minutes. if you want to come. Please tag me on Discord if you want to say something. And we are back.
In black.
Yes. And here we have the grid. We have actually we have a flying start. So this is not the start. If somebody floors it, he shall be punished.
And ridiculed by us.
Yeah. Yeah. Back to bit, boys. Remember to do.
Alright, let's see how well behaved these can be. It looks like we've got a 3-4 lineup of the same team there. Is that a coincidence, or are they actually team members? Would be awkward if they both showed up wearing the same dress.
Yeah. Do you guys know what the tactics will be for this race?
One pit stop.
Yeah,
I believe it's mandatory.
one pit stop. I actually don't know the rules of this series. I don't know if I should.
Where's the fun in that?
But I know that the P13 should be faster with 2 pit stops and a tire change. That's what I heard from setup called himself Super Yam. There is some car who is 20 seconds behind its caliber on the GTE grid. Wonder what happened to him as the GTE field just passes us right now. Desperately trying to warm up their tires. Beaving is of course allowed before taking single file. And it seems like that man with garbage is now coming up on the last sector. And do you guys know when he can start the race?
I have not used the new plugin in the slightest, so I'm not sure what it allows for.
Neither have I. Well, I guess we will see.
Probably on the start-finish straight.
Yeah,
Sometime before they cross the line.
And they're going to be lining up. Beautiful double file start.
Someone is pitting straight away. It is Erik Schön. Wonder what happened to him.
I would suspect he left quali fuel in.
Ooh,
And
perhaps.
They are on.
Maybe he was feeling a little bit of the nerves and did not want to pull through in that pack.
Yeah, the LMP field is on and there is Senni Stoffner gone off track. Man with garbage is leading.
And that Dang already spun out of T1.
Cade is looking to make an attempt on the inside real early.
Yeah, and Cade makes the move stick. Didn't actually make it stick. I was on the wrong car. Let's see how the battle for P1 on LMP goes. Rennes makes the
back
pass.
To the inside.
Yeah, passes his old teammate. Oof. And there is some LMP car who has spun on the third corner. Can you check us who it is? It is Erik Schön who pitted and I'm just gonna be honest and say that he won't be getting his license today.
Dang going through some traffic early.
The Dang spun in T1. I'm not sure if he had any help, but yeah, he's gonna have a tough time working his way through the GT field.
I'm still watching the P1 battle between Rennes the Cog and the Deerman Rune himself. And it seems like Rennes is making...
And there goes Bremer, I believe it was. No, that was Super Yam spinning.
Super Yam has, after successful qualifying, made a mess of himself.
Dang has made his way through about half the GTE field, but he's still got a few left to get through before he's in some open air.
And he's going soon past the only Ferrari in the field, Pete Roller.
Ooh, Cade just went wide. Bremer took advantage, sliding right into second. And Cade's looking a little shook. Puma's going to be able to take that position, it looks like, right around the outside.
Yeah, just like that. Easy peasy. And it seems Super Yam and Mr. Hauer are having some sort of battle. Not so. But Rennes the Cock and Rune are having battle on T4.
And Dang is gonna have to get by them both.
I want
and neither of them are gonna want to give him an inch right now.
And they don't have to, since they're on GTE cars. They have the line, they own the track.
And they are on the same lap.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes. He's gonna be able to get by that. At least one of them.
Yeah, he's holding up Rennes quite a bit right now.
Rennes is gonna be angry about this.
And he can still get past through. Now he goes wide on the outside of.
Meanwhile, Man with Garbage is just putting down time, pulling away steadily.
Yeah.
2 seconds.
Yeah, but now we see that Ron Janssens has gotten his lead back.
And runs wide, sends Stompfield. Stoffmeal comes barreling into 5th. And Wayne is under pressure from Super Yam. Super Yam looks like he's freed himself up from Mario a little. Now he's putting the pressure down on Wayne.
Yeah, let's follow that fight for a bit.
I doubt we'll see any too ambitious dive bombs in the P1 class because everybody has their license in the back of their mind.
It seems like there is a battle between... no, it was just Eric Schön making passes on...
I do have some questions about the licensing process because I
Yes.
am willfully ignorant. Now, I imagine a inter-class incident is less of an issue, so two P13s having a little contact is probably less frowned upon than between the classes, yeah?
Yes, that is correct. And
Well, you
Pete Roll
still might see
flashing
some
his
good moves
light
then.
on Eric Schön, who makes a pretty horrible pass on him.
Yeah, he almost spun our hero Ferrari.
Yes, but makes a good pass on Fritz now.
Ooh.
But the process is like what the stewards want to see is an ability to make a good decision. Like,
Ooh, in the back of the pack in that GTE class, we just had the it was the Porsche of the Koof team making an error.
yeah, I just jumped on that three-way battle between Leppänen, Malinen, and is it De Holst or who that is? Yeah, Daniel Holst. Let's see what Malinen can do to Kimmo. Nothing. Breaks too early. And locks up. And there is some LMP. What car was that?
I saw something in the background off there, but I didn't manage to catch
That
what.
was Skrt,
Skrit,
who had
skrit.
fun in T2.
Man with Garbage putting down fantastic lap times, but Cade is putting down even faster lap times.
And Bremur has fun.
Speaking of Cade, he is coming up making one hell of a run on Puma. Puma's gonna be under fire soon.
Yeah, I'm just watching Bremur here on the wall at the
Yeah.
wall.
He
This
had
is-
to do a 6-point turn to get out of there.
And jump to the battle between Mario Hauer and Superjam and Wayne Kerr. It seems like, to be honest, that Bremur won't be getting his license today either. And Mario is making a move on Superjam and gets
Ooh,
past.
Super Yam. Oh, sliding the rear and there's contact.
No.
Unfortunate. He was
Superjam.
making that, and then he just slid it out a little too far.
Dun, dun, dun.
It doesn't look like there's any damage, but I don't know if you can actually see visible damage on these cars, so...
There is on a turn 3 dive bomb, Skrt against Gustavo Gallardo on the Porsche, since there is no Lamborghinis here, and makes the pass stick.
Back up in the front, Cade had managed to make that pass on Puma. I don't know exactly when, but he got by him and...
Ooh, pretty
Ooh,
close.
looks like he wanted to get in there, but Cade is on a tear.
And there is a car going really wide, it's Anders and Semme Stoffmer behind him. Yeah.
In the GTE field, Ren's still right behind Rune.
And there is some sort of shit show going on at the really back of the field. Caliber, who was 20 seconds behind on pace lap, tried to kill Mr. Messinger and choose a Grönmark, who is now dead last. But
Looking
yeah,
like... It seems to me that Pasi Malinen wants to get by his teammate. And it looks like he has a little more pace than him. He just can't make it stick, and that's seems to be slowing them both down.
Yeah, but let's see what the Daniel Holst can do this. Does he dive? No, he doesn't.
Are we gonna see team orders come through soon?
I don't think there are Daniel.
Oh!
Ooh, pretty close.
He followed him wide. That was a case of he was not knowing where he was going. He was just following too close. He almost paid the price though.
Yeah. And there is 10k versus...
Oh, that's a big lockup. Big lockup from Pasi Malinen into that corner.
Yeah, I jumped on the battle between 10k and Smarties World and...
As you say that, Smarties World coming clean through.
Yeah, MK went a bit wide. These names are pretty hard to pronounce, to be honest. Sendest of Mail going past and on turn 3, at least trying to taking the better exit going wide, but too far away still. You hate to see that.
Daniel Holst is all over the back of Pasi Malinen.
Yeah, it seems like Kimmo Leppänen has made a bit of a gap to that battle. I wonder if Pasi has some sort of, you know, those foot oscillations that Max Verstappen has. He was...
Oh wow, Man with Garbage just hit some GTE traffic. I thought he might have had a little spin or something, but he lost a second in a corner to Cade. Cade is picking up time as Man with Garbage is really being held up. He's gonna have to find his way through this a little faster. He's gonna find Cade in his rear view real soon. Cade now under 2 seconds. Looks like Cade now hitting the traffic himself though.
Yeah, he's going soon past Paul Thompson, and Puma is right up on their ass.
Ooh! Gets a little squirrely on the curb there.
And Puma is making the pass on the outside.
Ever the opportunist, and the fastest lap of the race going to Super Yam right now. He is in open air, just hot lapping his way through and trying to gain time. He's down 5 positions from his start, but
Puma
he's
and
got the
Kade
pace.
going at it really hard.
Wow, they are almost touching there.
Kate keeping it really tight.
And
And he is hard on those brakes. Excellent form there. Unfortunate for Cade, but
Yes, unfortunate, but looked like a racing incident. Just
Yeah.
hard racing.
Cade's gonna have very hot tires after that slide. Some
Yeah.
big flat spots.
Rennestekok and Rune still going at it. They are 5 seconds apart from rest of the GTE field and making... it seems like there is going to be an attempted pass on turn 3. If Rennes doesn't... Please dive. Dive, yes! Dive! And he makes the pass stick. What a god. Gotta love that move. But Rune is trying to come on the outside of turn 6 or turn 5 or turn something. And goes...
And wow! He carries the speed around the outside and makes it stick. Impressive.
really impressive. And these two are just going at it. Like child on an ice cream or something.
They have the best motivation of all. Bragging rights.
Oh, we've got some interesting traffic back there for Super Yam.
Yeah,
He just got through a bevy of Corvettes.
yeah. I hopped on board with Cade as he goes past his 3 cars, and it is not looking pretty good.
No, and those 3 are battling pretty hard right now. That's what Super Yam just got through, I believe it was.
Yeah, Cade now makes the pass, and there is it Bremur who is behind them, and he is going past the traffic right now.
Yeah, that is Bremer behind him.
And Cade goes past Hugh Messinger pretty well.
The LMP field is spreading out pretty good now, but Bremer chasing down
and
Cade.
spins. passing GTE and almost takes out 3
Oof.
of the cars.
Stays safe.
Jesus.
This is going to be Wayne picking up a spot, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice and easy.
It's you hate to see that, and you walk up. Well, I guess as the glorious leader of the Americas once said on a TV show, you are fired. No license for you, my friend.
Good news for Italy today. Pete, 4th in class.
Yeah, 4th in class. And there is bit of a gap to P1 and 2 battle.
Slowly been taking some time out of Fritz. Let's hope that LMP can get by him. There we go, nice and easy.
Yeah, the LMP, who was it? He is soon going to be on the leader battle.
Man with garbage.
Let's go on board with him as he tries to overtake the 2 GTE cars.
And it has been so close. Renz has... I don't think I've seen it fall above a second in laps. He just won't leave the back of him. Man with Garbage just did a 127. Rune just did a 134.
Let's see how the pass goes. Or not. Since my drone camera skills are failing me miserably.
Woo! However, you can get a good view of that beautiful Thailand countryside.
Yes. And the passes, that is a pretty dirty pass on the inside,
But sometimes the P1s have to be forceful.
yeah, indeed. Now
Ooh,
Puma going.
that-
I wanna see
That got Ren a
Renz.
little closer though than he had been.
I wanna see Renz take advantage of this.
Renz is incredibly close.
Yeah, this is going to be a nice battle.
Oh, it looks like he's gonna get alongside. No, he does not have the speed.
Let's see on turn 1 for turn 2, I mean. Or is it turn 3? At least the hairpin. What is going on with these two?
The next people to be reaching the leader is gonna be Sen Stoffmeal.
And Ren sends it
He's
on the
still got
inside.
quite a bit of time.
What a send.
Wow.
Bit of a lockup, but pretty good. Can Rune make it stick around the outside again?
Phil's giving the compliments to the cameraman there.
Yeah, it is pretty hard to fly and talk at the same time.
Rune
fuck.
and Ren still side by side. What a battle.
I guess I have to restart my AC because the other stream app. Now it's working. Oh, where was I? Yeah. Other stream app lost all the drivers. But yeah, Renz is leading. He got a good second margin there.
Man with Garbage putting down a new fastest lap. I don't know what kind of garbage he has, but it's quick. Telford Energy livery looking great.
There is an LMP of hand coming up on the leaders of the GTE field, and handles the traffic beautifully. And there is Mario
Next
Bauer.
is going to be... And then Super Yam will be reaching them as well.
And Rune
very
dies on the
shortly.
inside and the LMP just yeets it. Ooh.
Oh jeez.
Oh, you hate to see that.
Oh, and Mario,
backs out.
unfortunately, yeah, he lost a lot of time there. Super Yam is really gonna be looking to capitalize.
Yeah. But Superyam can't make the pass on Rune.
Super Yam, always the Canadian, always the gentleman. He plays it safe. Opening up quite the gap between the GTE though.
Yeah, the GT battle really suffered from whatever the LMPs were doing.
Looked like Superjam backed out a little bit and didn't go too aggressively after Mario. Probably hoping to save his license after that early spin.
Possibly, yes. Alright,
Super Yam keeping it really tighty though.
he is. Still 50 minutes to go. And as they say, you can win the race on the first corner. But it seems like the GTE field is, I mean LMP field is pretty spread out. They're all over sector 1 and 2 at the moment. After 20 minutes of hard racing. Alright, is there anything going on? Not really.
Pete is within half a second of Fritz actually.
Yeah, let's see how that battle pans out. I wanna see some overtakes from these guys. Both, well, at least Pete is a hard but clean racer, and well, Fritz is just Fritz.
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like he's putting down consistent gains. Every now and again, Fritz seems to make a small mishap, loses a tenth, and Pete just gains through consistency. But I don't know if he's going to win the battle of attrition.
Hey,
You can't always wait for somebody else to lose.
and there are LMPs coming right up on Pete,
That's
Roll, and
Dedang
Fritz.
and Eric. How do I pronounce that last name? Sajan? I'm going to go
Not Sir John, but Sean.
Eric Sion.
Erik Sjoen. I presume that he is Norwegian or
Ooh.
Swedish, so it should be like Erik Sjoen. U and not O. I want to see him bonk Fritz, so we get the
There
battle.
goes Dedang.
Superyam and Mario getting close
Mario.
after a brief battle with GTE. And Superyam has done 1:25.8. I wonder what is the fastest lap at the
Pete
moment.
is starting to get even closer to the back of Fritz now. Looking like he's finally making a push.
The fastest lap I believe was by a man with garbage and it was 25.2.
His best was 125.249.
Any guesses on when the first round of pit stops will be? First
No
and
clue,
possibly
no clue.
last round.
But Pete is now right up on that sweet Porsche ass. Only about 3/10 separating the two drivers.
Puma is blisteringly fast. a second and a half faster than Man with Garbage last lap, and has brought down the lead, which was several seconds just shortly ago, down to under a second now.
Something happened. There was.
Puma made it through traffic a lot easier around that lap. It looked like Man with Garbage got held up somewhere.
There was this wood liveried GTE car. I think it was Mr. Messenger or the other Paul Thompson. He was on the grass pointing at the wrong direction. But hey, I'll leave you guys to the battle between Pete Roll and Fritz and go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Meanwhile, Mr. Waffle and Vec shall entertain me.
Off screen, there is still the battle of Sen and Wayne. Sen has put down some good laps, about half a second behind Wayne. Oh, and there's the lead change. Puma taking advantage. Man with Garbage spins out on the final corner, and Puma, our new race leader.
Looks like the pressure finally got to him as Puma closed in. He's still a long way clear of P3, but let's see if he can catch up to Puma and give him a fight, or will Puma just run away with it?
It's a tough recovery drive when you lose something like that, so he's going to get his head straight. He definitely has the pace, so hopefully he can get back out there.
And it's still a long way to go.
Yeah, still 46 minutes left in the race.
They are
Super
also...
going to the inside. Unfortunately for you viewers, this is all off screen. He makes the pass.
And it was the greatest pass ever.
It was clean and beautiful, and you missed it.
Yeah, there was a bit of rubbing, but it was excellent rubbing. It was amazing.
Eric putting some pressure on the back of Dedang right now. Ooh, I missed this one happening, but VemK has managed to get past Scarlett Johansson's brother William. It's always fun when we have the celebrity guest. I guess today it's the cousin or brother.
We have Kate Beckinsale and Scarlett Johansson.
Here we are, though. Here we are, finally on screen for you guys. Pete, 1/10 of a second down, putting the pressure on Fritz. Fritz looking like he's gonna crack, and he does. Bottles it under the pressure as Pete comes clean through. He's not gonna let that slide, though. He is gonna be coming back with a vengeance. Pete wiggles a little, but it looks like he's going to hold this one. Fritz has lost that position.
Will be interesting to see if Pete can start gaining on Rook, who has fallen a bit behind the lead.
Yeah, Ren has seemed to pull ahead now.
I'm back.
You missed some excellent action.
I saw the Pete Roll pass on Mr. Fritz.
We had a lead change as well. Man with Garbage took a spin.
Oh shit. So
That's okay, we have Eric looking to pressure Dedang again, but they're pretty even on pace, so I don't see any passes happening. More likely a mistake from either one will...
And Fritz right up on Pete Roll's ass and almost diving on the inside. And
Fritz is
Pete
quite
Roll goes
unhappy.
really wide. It's hard to see. Goes wide again.
Oof.
And then
Off
tries
track
to speed.
here will lose you a lot of time too. Those green bits of track are dangerous.
Hashtag white lines.
What lines?
White. Black lines. What?
Gray lines for this track.
I
Barely visible lines.
lines of cocaine.
That goes great with a nice cold Chang.
Definitely. ACRL endorsed a sponsorship. Cocaine and Chang. Great for your racing mentality. But yeah, there is LMP going on the battle between Fritz and Pete Roll on the backstraight, so it's an easy pass on both accords. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, Cade is very close to the back of Mario. I have a feeling we're going to see some action there soon. Cade definitely holding a fair bit more pace than Mario. Mario a bit more consistent though.
I wanna see this pass happen.
I believe you're going to see it happen soon.
Does not dive. He should have dived.
Ooh, a little bit of lock
Super
up there.
Yam.
Oh, we have an LMP spun. That's going to be Super Yam, losing
Oh,
a few
no.
positions. His teammate coming up quick on him.
I'm going to need an interview from Mr. Yam. And
Cade
then
and Mario getting through traffic. Looks like Cade is playing it safe as they make it their way through traffic though.
Yeah, and Premur makes the pass on Super Yam. Let's see what Cade is up to with Mario.
He's putting the pressure on him, but I don't know if he wants to strike quite yet. There's a better opportunity to pass coming up soon.
I hope on board with Cade to see how he's going to handle him on T1.
Oh, Fritz and Pete currently about to have a little bit of LMP traffic. Is that going to affect their battle at all?
Yeah, I just saw the scrit hitting.
Oh, and a nice clean pass from the LMP, not going to have any big effect there.
GTE field is starting to pit, and Super Yam is currently on the pitch as well. Super Yam what's the word?
Not living to his full potential today.
Not really, but Mario Hauer and Cade going at it on
Super
one
Yam
of the
still
straights.
We still have 40 minutes left, and
Cade makes the pass stick. Really nice pass. Was quite a bit closer than you would want, but nice to see. And now coming up on his fellow countryman Pasi, and Pasi gives way, goes off track to avoid him, which is of course suboptimal. Yeah, but let's hop on the battle between Fritz and Pete Roll. I think there should be an indicator somewhere about pitting, who has pitted and who has not, but I have yet to see it. It could be a configuration error on my part.
It should show on the leaderboard, I think.
click slightly to the right of where you see LMP and GTE.
I'm
A little further to the right.
Nothing.
Nope, more to the right. There-ish. There you go.
There I go. Thank you.
No problem.
So Chris Crosser has changed the tires from mediums to softs, and the skrit has changed from softs to softs.
Curiously, Puma running the sixes. The tire.
Hey, we haven't noticed, but that LMP battle, LMP GTE Fritz Pete Roll battle has taken a turn. During traffic, Fritz has gotten past Pete, and shit is back.
So the moment we looked away, they changed position. Very inconsiderate of them.
Yeah,
They didn't want us to watch them change. I understand.
Yeah, I'm going to call Fritz and make him let Petrol pass. And Petrol actually pits and uses the correct pit lane. And does not bottle the entry.
Ooh, sponsored by Nintendo Switch.
Who?
Petrol, actually, his Ferrari. Sponsored by Nintendo Switch. Yes, right on the trunk.
Fuck my...
I had to think about it, because, you know, the trunk is the frunk.
Ah, so it seems. That was
Those
some...
Nintendo sponsorships really pay dividends.
Yes.
Sen Stuffmeal has been chasing down Wayne for the past 20 laps, and I don't think he's gained a tenth. They're just right about the same distance.
Yeah, and then there is Tom K and William Johnson having a battle. William Johnson make, I guess he made the pass right there. Hard to decipher the information because there are so lots of pit stops happening. But it seems like some of them are on two-stop strategy. Hard to say yet. But no...
we are about halfway through, so if they pit now,
definitely,
it
yeah.
should be able.
Mario Hauer pitted just now, and then there is another LMP going in. It is the one of Erik Schuno. Here. And they are the... I guess Superiam has pitted once. And then there is one GTE going right into the pits. Second GTE, the pit stop. Battle has begun. Wonder is this the lap when Renz and Rune will pit? They are coming on the last sector right now.
Pete seems to have overtaken Fritz with a faster pit stop.
Oh yeah. This is F1 quality race directing. We miss everything that happens on this one nice battle. And yeah, as I suspected, Renz is coming into the pits and... Renz, where is Renz?
Ooh, Pete on the inside of Gustavo. Takes him clean.
Renz the cock some shows to me as almost last GTE.
Yeah, the leaderboard passes out a bit when people are in pit. Once
Okay.
he exits, it's fine again.
Okay.
Rune staying out, seeing if he can get that extra little bit there. Do you think the undercut from Renz is gonna pay off?
It's hard to say. If I was a race engineer, I wouldn't be here.
I wonder how much fuel Rune has. Maybe
Fritz making move on
started-
Gustavo Gallardo on first corner right now as we speak, and makes the move stick. Gustavo has some serious problem with those old soft tires. Maybe he didn't change them, or maybe he has not pitted yet. Hard to say, but some serious problems. And soon we...
Oh, and we have contact in the back between Fritz and Gustavo. Fritz comes out of it clean, Gustavo ends up spinning.
see. Was that Gustavo... Fritz goes off track. What was he doing? Wonder if he has damage on his steering arms. No.
That would be
Maybe just on his normal arms.
Yes. That was a joke. Second one. And Rune is now on the pitch. Let's see how this goes. Where is Mr. Cock?
I believe that's my joke allotment for the month, right?
Rennes Cock is just now coming out of the start-finish line, as Rune Jansen is on the exit line, and Rennes makes it stick. He had like few seconds gap, and now it's 1.6 after the pit stops, a bit more.
Looking like those fresh tires for the GTE was a really good choice.
Yeah. Erik Chang, for some reason, has changed his tires twice.
Puma has decided to go for a pit stop.
Didn't Erik pit before they even started? At the end of the pace lap?
Could be. Oh yeah, he did. And who are those on the pit lane? Premur and Cade. Let's see how this goes.
Man with Garbage and Wayne still yet to pit. Puma just passed Cade and Bremer has already pit. Let's see.
Yeah, Bremur gets away.
I have a feeling that pitting early was going to be more beneficial in this one.
Yeah.
So Puma might have made the right choice with this strategy.
Yeah, Kate Winslet still on the pitch.
I wonder if he was fixing some damage, maybe?
Hard to say. Golf Racing Team Kimmo Leppänen comes into the pitch. Beautiful livery on that car.
Always a fan of the livery from the Koof team.
So beautiful.
They have some good budgets for those design teams.
And
oh, new
Mario
fastest lap? Oh no. Wait, no, that was a new fastest lap just now,
Yes.
set by Man with Garbage.
Yes.
On some very, very worn tires. So, I don't know what to say. He's seeming to still have some life in him.
Well, the S7 is supposed to be one of the harder compounds, right?
I don't know. Maybe he's looking for the longevity there. Is it
Yeah.
possible to run a single stop at 75 minutes? Or, sorry, a pit stop's required, yeah?
Yeah. It is possible that he started with a
And
full
Man with
tank
Garbage
and
is having a
like
battle with backmarker AMD, who is not giving way.
Oh, a quick move around. We also had a GTE, it looked like, off back in there.
Yeah,
I don't
Paul
know if
Thompson.
that was... Ah, yeah.
Yeah, AMD definitely not getting his license today. And Kimmo and Pasi is still at it. After the pit stop rule Jans, they are still going at it.
And as close as ever.
Yeah, Mr. Purcell, Morgan Purcell, leading now the GTE field. Of course, yet to pit. And only 12 second gap to Rennes the Cock. So he's going to lose that. Sorry, and a lot more when he pits. If he, of course, pits. And Mr. Weinker on pitch. Taking his sweet time.
Oh, is that what that name means? I just got it. It's been bloody years.
Yes. Yes.
His parents truly would have been terrible to have given him that name.
Yeah, there is Mario Hauer and Stoffel one door going at it.
You still have Sen, Stoffmeal, and Dedang, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Mario Hauer is, I clicked on the wrong position. But
Sen has finally, after 20 laps, finally caught up to the back of and seems to have more pace. But I think Dang's tires have just completely
yeah,
fallen.
I think that Nang hasn't pitted and Senna perhaps
But neither has
has.
Sen.
Yes, Mr. Stoffel Van Dorn has pitted. Senne Stoffel Van Dorn.
Oh, I'm just experiencing a glitch here. Okay, it's not
Yeah.
showing me his pit stop happened.
And
That makes a lot of
Tom
sense.
Janssens does server best time 1:33.6. That is blisteringly fast lap. And Phil, an alien of ours, just said on Twitch chat that higher number is harder. So Dadang with his hardest tires might be going for one stop. I mean no stop.
If one stop is mandatory, then he'll probably run as long as he can on his fuel tank and then have a quick splash in that.
Coming through, almost breaking the 125 barrier for the first time in the race.
Yeah, and he even overtook a car this lap, so it is definitely a good lap.
The track, does the track evolve in Assetto Corsa?
Yes, it does. It does improve from I guess it's 90, something like 99 at the start of the session, but it should go to 100% like optimal grip after.
We should see some very, very fast laps soon then.
Yeah, but it has gone to the optimal grip like 10-15 minutes ago, if the old calculations are still correct. And Juuso Grönmark does 1:36 on his car. I don't know why it said server best, maybe it was his own best lap. Juuso Grönmark, of course, a backmarker there.
Man with garbage exiting the pits now. And still has a healthy lead over Puro.
Yeah, a big lead, 14-ish seconds. And it seems like Morgan Purcell has pitted as well. He has lost quite a bit of time. He was of course leading at one point.
A little further back in the LMP field, we have Bremer putting some serious pressure on Mario. Mario was being caught up a little by traffic, and Bremer capitalized real quick.
Yeah, let's see how this goes. Yeah, the drivers after pit stop are really improving their times.
Sen setting the fastest lap of the race, and then 2 corners later a GT car spun and tapped him a little bit. He kept his car straight, but it cost him time, definitely.
And sen Stoff Mel, another fastest lap by Ron Janssens, 1:33.4. He is really flying and trying to catch up Mr. Renz the Cock. 1 second separating these two drivers. I read the rules. Just so everyone watching knows, I'm the head steward of ACRL and I just now read the rules. No pit stop is necessary, but the briefing says that both classes need to make one because of fuel or something like that. But it is not necessary to pit because of the rules. I really want to see this battle go on between Rune and Renz. The first like 20 minutes of the Grand Prix were really nice, really good driving by everybody involved. And now that Rune is flying on track, I wanna see it happen on the end of the race. That would be awesome. Let's hop on board with Mr. Janssen for a while to see how he drives. Is it as neat as it feels like? Oh yeah, silky smooth on first corner. Nice braking, not locking up, and good exit from turn 3. Seemingly not catching up with Rennes, 8 tenths separating them. This is some really nice driving by Rune right here. Car trying to fight him a little bit there, but keeps it under control very nicely. He's 10th up on his fastest lap time at the moment, going on to the last sector. Let's see. Gap is not... What is the correct term for that? If the lap is not... Gap is not like going down. How do you say it in English?
Decreasing.
Decreasing, thank you! Waffle, master of English language. Yeah, but Rune is really on it. Just when I say it, he bottles it on first corner.
Your curse powers are strong.
Yes. Yes, they are. But yes. Well, I wanna know a fun fact.
Yes, absolutely, always.
What's it? Is it like when you... I should know this. But in Finland we have like when you are 15 or 16, is it high school or what is it?
High school, yeah.
Yeah. When graduating from high school at my... I'm forgetting all the words. Like at the... I'll Google the word.
Oh, well,
This is going funnier
what
by
grade
minute.
was it? Was it grade 12 or grade 9?
9.
Oh,
So I was like
not high school, it's like...
middle school.
Yeah, something like that.
But this is getting funnier by the minute, because I got on my report card I got a perfect grade from English. All straight A's or 10s, but still. And it's funny because now I'm really bad at English.
And what was your mark for behavior?
We didn't... I think... Well, Finland is from scale 4 to 10. 4 being like not... you didn't pass, it's a fail. And 5 being the lowest actual grade you can get without having to renew the class or whatever it was. And from behavior I got 7s and C8s.
That's not too bad.
Yes.
I was marked as a role model.
You, role model.
Yeah, I know.
So sweet. When?
I,
how many years ago was this?
Oh, so many, I can't even remember anymore.
My elementary school did not have a detention program until I went to it.
How many?
They created one for you.
They did.
How many detentions did you get?
In what grade?
Total.
Oh geez, in the hundreds?
Did
Of
you
hours
show up?
or like...
Well, there were 180 days in a school year, and I would say... So about 360 total days of detention.
So you were a complete asshole.
I was opinionated.
Understand.
Ah, yes.
They tried to beat you out of that.
Yeah, it succeeded.
Yeah.
I no longer have any opinions.
So what do you think about this goof battle?
I don't think anything about it at all.
Good answer.
It has been going on for absolutely ever, and curiously enough, they just lapped a GTE, both of them.
Yeah.
They just lapped Paul Thompson.
Who is now 6
Chemo,
laps.
I believe Chemo started this in front of Pasi Malinen.
Yeah, now Pasi is leading.
Yeah, and they've... Oh, and there goes Paul, spinning.
Ah. In that
Paul looking like he
colored
is...
car.
He's having one of those times where something bad happens and you can't get it out of your head.
Well, it's you hate to see it. Paul has been in ACRL for a pretty long time, if I remember correctly.
Bremer is consistently putting down pressure.
Paul spins again. I get
Oof.
spectating him, and he just can't. He just
He needs to take it easy on those hot tires, but
A
once you
combination
start
of hot
one, you
tires.
don't want.
Yeah, when you spin and those tires heat up and you want to get back to your pace, it's a nightmare. It's just an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, hot tires and the hot head, and I think he almost spun again.
See, there is much more to racing than just the ability to drive fast. The mental game and the pressure is so high.
let's see what Paul does when there are lappers coming down on him. I hope that this isn't anything bad.
No, you don't. You absolutely hope something goes wrong.
Yeah,
Oh.
yes, I do. But nothing.
News from the front. Puma has made a push. Back up. Chasing down Wayne currently, half a second behind, looking for that second spot.
Yeah.
No offense, Wayne, but I don't think he has the pace to keep Puma at bay.
Yeah, let's see how this goes. There is Senne Stoffmel.
Wayne,
3 seconds behind them.
I'll be damned. I was certain that would be a bigger difference there, but Wayne is only 0.04 of a second slower than Puma's fastest lap, so he might be able to keep him in his rear view. And then right behind there is that a lap down LMP? It is. That.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
The yellow, bluish car. I think that is Eric Sjö.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Okay, there we go. Yep, he's one lap down.
But Senna isn't too far either, only 3 seconds down on Puma.
Yes.
So
Yes,
if
that's
Puma
gonna
and
be
Wayne...
getting passed. That's some difficult lap traffic to deal with right there. LMP lap traffic.
Yeah, but
Certainly, if you found yourself in the lap traffic category of the LMPs, I can assume that the license may be out of reach this season.
it might be, yes, but looking at the battle for GTE lead, Rune has finally caught up to Renz. 4 tenths separates them. And Daniel Holst does his best lap time as of yet. Yeah, and MK improves as well, 34.7. That's a good lap time, same that he's on 10th position, 11th position on GTE. Hey, you wanna know who has done pretty well today?
Yes.
On his split one of those rare split one races. Mr.
Absolutely.
Hugh Messing. He's on 11th or 12th position.
Up 4 positions from the start.
Yeah, and he's fighting pretty hard. It seems like Now that I'm watching him, he will make some mistake. I'm sure of it, but let's hope that he does not. Always nice to see some positives going on here. Lap times are not very impressive with 36s, but still a good showing nonetheless.
And the car looks undamaged, which is not something all the other GTA drivers can see.
Yeah, the goof cars particularly are pretty banged up. White Bunny, Mr. Basboma, is not actually driving, or because he's writing on the Twitch chat right now, or he's on back straight, and that's why he can write to us.
Yeah, he's probably driving at least 2 cars and then waiting in chat to throw us off.
Yeah, but
I'm sure he wrote a program.
Hey. MK is now making a pass on William Johnson. They went just around turn 1. 3/10 separating them. I want to see a dive bomb. Give me a dive bomb, Mr. MK. No dive bombs today. I'm a sad man.
Oh, but
But
Williams
Williams
locking up
is not.
big there.
Yes.
We go side by side for just a second.
And there is an LMP car coming. That is Mario Hauer. Pretty close. And he makes the pass. Stick, no hits. Come on. Go down the not enough balls on this man. You hate to see it. But it was
Very
a nice
Especially
fight.
taking a look at those two and their lap times, the MK is considerably faster. It's just a battle of inconsistency between the two of them.
If we now go on the Goof battle, Pasi Malinen said that he made a mistake on turn 1, but he was 10th behind Kimmo on the black start-finish straight with LMP traffic coming. Said that he made a mistake. But I'll jump
Speaking
back
of
to the
mistakes,
MK battle.
Puma, I don't know how, but Puma lost an entire second in about 2 or 3 turns there to Wayne.
MK making an optimistic move on the outside of T1.
Oh, Rune and Ren's getting a little bit of LMP traffic.
Yeah, jumping there just in a moment. Wanna see what happens.
That was a close one there.
William makes a pretty nice braking move there on the inside.
Oh, Rune going to the outside. Doesn't manage to make it stick though.
Has a better exit though.
Yeah, this lead battle is all we care about now.
Oh, and he's going to be alongside him. Around the outside.
So close.
And here comes Dedeng. Dedeng's going to be wanting to get by, but good luck. Those boys are going to be shoulder to shoulder. Oh, and we see a spin! I believe there wasn't any contact.
There was no contact. Ren's just lost his.
No, I believe they touched, but it was one of those micro touches that AC turns into a big,
I'm certain
very
we'll know if they
unfortunate.
touched.
Yeah, you know what they say about touching in the workplace. Gotta keep political correctness here. AC does not allow any touches.
Little further back, you have Fritz tearing down some time back to Pete. Pete was looking a little untidy through that last section.
Yeah, so it seems the gap between Ren's and Pete is 10-ish seconds. Now that he's spun. If we give a 10-second penalty to Ren's and 20 seconds to Rune, or only Ferrari will win. What do you say about that?
How big of a penalty do we have to give them to make Hugh win?
Pretty huge.
Let's do that then.
Fritz within a much better exit there. Are we gonna see a similar? Oh, they're already touching down the straight. Oh, and he makes the pass clean on the outside. Pete looking for an opportunity to take it back, but it looks like Fritz is gonna hold that one. Nice and tidy from the
And Mr. Wayne Kerr coming in. No, 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 no. Why you do this to me?
My heart was in my throat.
And Puma coming at it.
At least Wayne made it fair. He took both of them on an apex.
Yeah. But both of those moves were pretty naughty.
Puma gained a bit of time on Wayne in that little exchange.
Brun has made a mistake. Renz is leading.
Unless he waited up for him, because they are trying to fix bets or something. Not out of the question.
That is also a possibility. But intentional fixing gets you a disqualification in ACRL. And
What
we
about
are
unintentional fixing?
Yes, indeed. But yeah, something has happened. You get one of the drivers in the commentary booth after the race. Maybe a both if they...
Put them in two separate booths and see if their stories match up.
Yeah, and then into a same booth and see if there is a fight.
Ren's, though, putting a little bit of space down. Wayne coming through. Puma's going to be coming through in just a second, too. With only 6 minutes left, there's still a fair chance to see a change in the podium. Puma is pushing hard. I don't foresee a change in our lead unless Man with Garbage really makes a self-inflicted mistake here, or perhaps runs into some real unfortunate traffic.
He would have to do donuts for the crowds for quite a while to
Yeah, he does have
Wayne
a
and Puma to catch up.
he has a fair lead right now.
Yeah, and those the fastest lap of the race.
That's what I'm saying. They're putting down extraordinarily quick laps near the end of these stints.
Yeah, I'm hop on board with Man with Garbage to see what he does to be so fast.
Light car, and the tires hold up well.
Ooh, and he locked up into that hairpin though.
Yeah,
But they make good mistakes again.
Yeah. Yeah, but pretty much all the fights have been concluded.
I feel like Pete is not quite done with Fritz. There's 4 minutes left, and this is the difference between going home or standing on the podium. I can't imagine Pete wants to go home.
Yes, I think 1 second gap is just enough
And
to dive into.
just when I
Big
went on
lockup,
board
though.
with Pete, he locks up and goes wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the gap is now over 2.5 seconds. It's gonna be hard.
We should make it a rule that Teme only gets to do onboards when people are on straights. Never in the corners.
Puma is really pushing. See this last section of traffic, he's finally now about half a second behind Wayne.
And
Wayne's
he,
gonna feel the pressure.
yeah, he took a bit of inside curb on the last corner and got the car upset. Really nice turn one, so let's hope he can make up the time. I wanna see some battles going on here.
Wow, Man with Garbage's last lap was almost as fast as Wayne's best.
And Wayne fucks up with the traffic. He went too wide on the corner, and now Puma has a real fighting chance.
Oh yeah, Puma's looking for it.
Dive on the inside.
No, I think Puma's gonna play it safe, wait another lap, wait for the better opportunity.
Did you not notice who is sponsoring Wayne Care's car?
No, I must have updated far too late, because for me, he's just a dark blue car.
Patron Tequila.
I'm watching the stream. Will you, zoom in on that for me? Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful Patron Tequila.
Well, hopefully he had a sit down with his sponsor before the race, and he's feeling brash, because he's going to need all of the boldness he's got inside to keep Puma behind him. Super Yam right behind Mario. I don't know what happened there, but
oh yeah,
there was a big gap for a while. Mario must have made an error.
Yeah. Let's see this for a couple of corners and then go back on board with Puma. And no, the gap is too big. No dives here, or maybe
Puma not looking yet. Nope.
both lock
Both
up.
of them a little lockup.
Veldofel on the chat giving us some facts. Puma and Wayne fought on the from P2 on last race as well and crashed on penultimate lap, which would beat his lap right now.
Them K drag racing Daniel Holst down the straight.
Mario, I think, made a mistake in the last corner, and Super Yam is past him now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mario, I believe, has driven the hell out of his tires.
Yes.
He's been making quite a few mistakes as we come to the end here. Speaking of, Rune is real close to Ren's again.
Yeah, 1-2 tenths. I wanna see how this goes.
I will keep an eye on Puma and Wayne and let you know if we need to jump there.
Yeah, I wanna see them make one more lap, but it's not gonna happen probably. 30 seconds to go. I don't actually even know how do we count on laps on multi-class races. Do you? Either of you?
I know nothing.
What do you mean?
Does the race finish when man with garbage on LMP who is leading crosses the track? Like that lap is the last lap.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Leader is on final lap.
yeah, so this is it.
Puma is definitely going to be hoping for an opportunity to strike, but Wayne is keeping it nice and tidy.
Rune and Renz are looking racy. And
Yeah,
both
they're
guys
getting
on the inside.
real close.
Not good enough, not good enough. Renz goes a bit wide, so Rune has a good chance here. Let's see what happens. Rune on the outside.
Further.
And Rune goes, makes a a small mistake. Renz gets the inside line and
Ooh,
they
a
touch
little
bit.
nudge, but nothing bad. I think at the end of that, I'm not certain, but I think Puma ran out of fuel right at the end. Looked like he lagged behind right at the finish. I might have been wrong.
Let's see what this hell happens. Renz is leading. Puma is leading now on the last corner.
Congratulations, by the way, to Man with Garbage coming in first, Wayne, then Puma,
And
rounding out the
Mario
LMP podium.
and Super Yam. That was a tight finish. And
Oh
Pedro,
no!
Here we have Rune, Renz, and Fritz 1, 2, 3 for the GTE.
Renz does an unsportsmanlike hit against Rune after the finish line.
oh shit.
Disgraceful.
Beautiful. Excellent race. Men with Garbage really ran away with that one.
Yeah. Although one must wonder if Puma hadn't spun after taking the lead, if it would have been so easy for Man with Garbage.
The S7 tire compound definitely seemed to be the most used as well.
Yes, that's my favorite too. Every time I hit the shops, I buy the S7.
Are we doing any interviews?
Yes, I'm tagging people on Discord just now to get someone to talk to us.
Okay. Surely we could just drag anybody, right?
I'll take Mr. Pasi Malinen first. He was the first to say something. Dragging him into the chat right now. Just you did it for me. There is helpless Pinata. Let's not take him yet. We have Pasi Malinen right here, along with Rune Janssens. Let's start with you, Pasi. You had quite a bit of a fight with your teammate.
Before we start,
not your teammate. You were on different cars, but another co-driver, Kimmo Leppänen. How did it go?
Yeah, we were basically having fun the whole race. He chose the Porsche. But yeah, it's fun. We were talking the whole race, and we had different tactics, which he got the better of. He had better tires at the end. Mine were square tires at the end. The steering wheel was telling it pretty obviously. But it was fun. We were just trying to get a good race together.
Were you in different cars because you wanted to see which one would do better in the race, so you're still deciding for which car you will take for the proper season?
Kimmo tested the Porsche on the PQ server, so he kind of liked it. I did the last GTE season, the Porsche, so I want to do it with the. I did the Porsche. It's fun, but I do want to do the Piggy.
do you feel that having the two cars will hurt your performance? Are you guys signed for the season as a team? Can you sign as a season, like as the team with separate cars?
I don't know.
For the points, I mean.
It's still open on what he wants to be on.
Oh, okay.
If we can do the team with different cars, we'll do the team with different cars.
You cannot do the teams on different cars.
I say you riot.
Yeah.
You should riot.
I don't know.
Write angry letters to the head steward.
It's a good summer series, so I'm not too. We're gonna do it like a summer feeling. So we'll come and drive and have fun.
Gotcha. Underpants and beer and fun.
Yeah, well, right now I need a damn towel, a huge beer. I'm sweating. I'm in VR. It's something like 28, 29 degrees inside, and I'm in a leather seat.
That's kinky.
That is quite a pickle you have driven yourself into.
Yeah.
It's gonna make a nice moist noise when you when you stand up from it.
If I can. I think I'm stuck.
You fused yourself to the seat.
Yeah, it's a. It used to be white leather. Let's see what it is.
Yeah, but anything else you wanna share about your race? There were I can't remember now who it was. Maybe it was Johansen or someone else. You had a three-way battle at the first stint.
Yeah, he came behind and he passed us both. Then I think he made a mistake. Then we went past and then he just dropped back. I don't know what happened. Did he get caught in LMPs or something must have happened to him? And then he was 5 to 10 seconds behind at all times.
Yeah.
He came back on the second stint. He was close, but then he got back. The LMPs were decent around me. I think Kimmo had a few close calls.
Yeah, can you name and shame anyone?
Jiri was one that had with Kimmo, I think. But I don't know, was it Puma or other? I'm not sure who was the other one who went in the SS to Kimmo. But I didn't get any hits or close calls or even stupid passing decisions.
That is actually nice to hear. I was expecting something stupid.
No, the only part when they try to come inside in the SS, the left, right.
Yeah.
That part is basically stupid to come in because the driving line kind of comes in earlier to the inside. So one or two came inside, but I saw it, so it wasn't bad, but it forces the GTE to go out, really out.
Yeah. Coming to you, Mr. Janssen, what happened? You were leading and you had a big race with Renz and then you punted him out on last 10 minutes and then Renz was suddenly leading again. Did you make a mistake or did you wait up on him or what happened?
We waited up because we weren't sure who was responsible. Because we drove very different lines in that corner, so we weren't sure who was at fault, so we just waited.
Well, that's a bit anticlimactic.
Well, at least the last lap was fun.
Yeah, it was. I got all the battles on camera. It was. You drove really well. Like I don't know if you drove really well, but you raced really well with him on like the first few laps. And well, I can say first 20 minutes or so, you had a pretty close race.
Yeah. Historically speaking, Renz is a lot better on low grip situations, and I'm better on higher grip. So what usually happens is he's faster at the start of a race when the grip is still building, and then when the race progresses, I get closer. But once traffic hit, we kind of got separated a bit, and then after the pit stops, it got close again. Also, thanks to traffic, I guess.
Yeah.
How did you feel that the LMPs did passing traffic today? I felt like there were a few times where they were a little aggressive with the race lead for you guys.
I think they just had issues finding a way by two cars in one go.
You guys were really close for a lot of it, so...
Yeah, they had to find a spot where they could pass both of us. Or if they couldn't, then you could actually see when they weren't confident in their moves and they would mess up and cost either Renz or me a lot of time. So that's what I mostly saw, but other than that, it's pretty good. No obvious big mistakes except for maybe one or two. I think Renz got clobbered into the side once, And I got mad at one guy for not sending it. So that was reverse psychology, I guess. Yeah, I think they just had issues with getting by both of us. They only had actually 2 or 3 straights where they could actually pass both of us. But then we would actually block them in the middle of the corner so that we wouldn't lose time. So it's kind of a mind game too. We were both trying to get one of the LMPs to send it on the other guy. Yeah, I guess. It depends on how iRacing goes for me, because there's a lot of big events there that I want to compete in. But yeah, I do. But I try to make it to as many races as I can, especially since Fritz is here as well. Kind of depends what he does as well. I don't want to drive on my own, so it depends on Fritz, Rents, and iRacing, I guess.
Yeah, understandable. Well, I have nothing else. Waffle, do you have anything to say to these two gentlemen who are here with us?
No.
Well, that is anticlimactic.
It is what it is. You throw well. You didn't punt people off. It was boring.
I have a clip for you guys. You can. It's actually, if you have the stream open, you all can react to it.
Okay.
This is.
Do I need sound?
No, you don't need sound. This is the qualifying session, and this is Pete Roll's out lap. I'm actually coming up to his first hot lap. We saw him on the broadcast with a broken car and shitty performance until the last minute. So here's what happened. This is Mr. Pete Roll coming up on turn 1 and a nice turn, a bit out of shape, and then there is a suddenly Kimmo Leppänen. And both cars are completely borged.
Oh wow, that's steering.
Yeah,
nice.
He's full opposite lock to go straight.
Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake on Kimmo's part. I have no idea what actually happened to him and why he was there like that, but I guess we can see it as well. Yeah, he just bottles it and stays on the racing line.
Yeah, he took the brakes.
Trying to turn the wheel and...
Yeah, he just
Oh,
got used. The pause is, I don't know if rule is, but last season you have to brake in late, trail brake it late. But it's really good when you learn it. It's a learning experience to drive the Porsche.
yeah. Well, I hope to see you guys on the next events.
Yeah, hope so.
I'll be here.
I'm quite finished with this broadcast already. I've been here for a long time.
I hear you. I was just gonna say I need a drink, so I will catch you guys later.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah, thanks for joining us and see you later.
Yep.
See ya.
Bye bye.
You can stay here, Paisi, and continue the broadcast.
Yeah, me and Waffle will leave right now. Thank you for Veg and Waffle, both of you, for joining me. I had some good fun.
Anytime. Next time, let's have a few beers first.
10 beers for the next time. Well, I'm going to shut down the broadcast now, and we will maybe see you sometimes, or then not.
Yeah, see you guys next time, maybe.
Good night.